I'm Matt Bubala for Fountain Report Conversations. Earlier this year, our Chris Kelly had a chance to sit down with Margo Mosher, Senior Director of Global Sustainability for Mars Veterinary Health, and Meghan Harris, Senior Director of Sustainable Delivery at MWI, to talk about their unique partnership to help alleviate waste that harms the environment, while also creating efficiencies for practices.
So we see climate change as an urgent environmental and social issue that we have a responsibility to act on. And one of the main ways that we've been tackling that is through renewable electricity. So as part of Mars Incorporated overall, we have been sourcing renewable electricity for nearly all of our clinics worldwide. So we have our 2,000 hospitals here in the US with Banfield, Blue Pearl, and VCA, all sourcing renewable electricity from a large wind farm in Illinois. And then in the UK, we're really excited to have just secured renewable electricity for our hospitals there under our Linnaeus banner, similarly sourcing from a large wind farm. So that's a major way that we're reducing our greenhouse gas emissions for our vet clinics. Another climate change initiative that we're really excited about is related to anesthetic gas. So anesthetic gas is inherently a greenhouse gas, so it contributes to climate change. And currently, only 95% or 95% of that gas is emitted into the atmosphere. Only 5% is really absorbed by our patients. And so being able to capture that gas is really critical to preventing it from causing climate change. So we've been piloting this brand new technology to capture the gas and also the potential to refine and then reuse that gas in the future for another patient is what we're pushing towards. So this technology we're right now piloting with our Linnaeus hospitals in the UK, but we'll be looking to explore scaling that up in the future as well. So that's another major climate change initiative that we're excited about.
Okay, so one other thing that we had talked about just briefly was this reusable tote program that you've implemented with the help of MWI. Please talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, so this is a program that our associates love, and we're really excited about it. So we've been partnering with MWI to both consolidate our deliveries, which from an environmental perspective is great because it's more efficient. It means less miles traveled, less routes and deliveries traveled. But the tote program also is about a reusable physical tote. So rather than cardboard boxes, which are single use, broken down and recycled, we can avoid that altogether by using their reusable plastic totes, which can be used many, many times over and over again. So this has helped to cut down on waste, both cardboard and styrofoam and plastic, but also time. So unpacking and dealing with the cardboard, having to flatten it and manage all of those waste materials takes time. Whereas these reusable totes, you basically open and close them. And so you're saving time, avoiding waste. And we have these rolled out at about 1,000 of our hospitals here in the US across Banfield and VCA. And just from that work over the past year, we've avoided 80 tons of waste. So we're really excited to see that number increase as we scale this up across all of our network.
You know, this started out as an opportunity to be more efficient in our supply chain, right? We send out a lot of boxes every day. When you walk into one of our distribution centers, it's a wall of boxes, it's a wall of styrofoam containers. And as much as we'd like to recycle those things, there aren't always great options and it doesn't always happen. And so what can we do better? We had a great partner come to us with Mars Veterinary Health and said, how can we work together to decrease this and do better by the environment? And so we started exploring the opportunity to use these reusable totes that we use in our DCs every day anyways, that we pick into. But instead of at the end of the line repacking that into a single-use box or a single-use styrofoam container, actually delivering in that tote and then picking those totes back up. And so we've been able to last year launch a pilot with our partners at Mars and start to experiment with what does that look like, how does that work, working with courier partners so that they'll actually not only deliver that full carton, but then pick up those empty ones and bring them back to us. And the pilot was a success, and so we rolled it out now across all of our distribution centers in the US and have been able to service about 1,300 customers so far, many of who are our Banfield and VCA partners, but also now expanding those routes to other customers that are in those areas and are interested in making a difference. And you know, part of the difference is definitely the positive environmental impact of removing those single-use containers from the system. But also it's a huge benefit. I hear time and again that not having to break down those boxes and not having to dispose of that waste is really the big benefit that they see at the clinic level. And so everybody has the feel good of we are making a positive difference in the environment. And, we've eliminated 300,000 single-use containers just in the first year. So we're definitely making a difference, but we're making them more efficient and we're making it easier for them to manage their inventory at the local level. And so we're excited to continue this program now on a national level, to begin to expand it and offer it to as many customers as we can get to over the next few years. We've got all of our couriers in place, we're getting to their hubs, and now it's a matter of building the spokes on those wheels, if you will. And we're working with other corporate partners as well who have seen what's happening and what a difference can be made. But we're working with our independent veterinarians as well who say, hey, I don't want all those boxes. I don't want to deal with all that waste. I want to make a difference in the environment. And so they're raising their hand. And so we're doing a little bit of a mix of where are our corporate partners located and where are people actually raising their hand. They can go on our website and indicate that, hey, I'm interested, I want to participate in this. And then we're building those routes. And so next week I have another 141 customers coming online, and we'll just continue to multiply that over the next few years. So it can be done, we're doing it. There are certainly some efficiencies to be gained by MWI. We get a labor savings by not repacking that at the end of the line. We also aren't buying all those boxes and all that styrofoam. So, there's an investment in the totes. And hopefully those totes will outlive what it cost us to buy all those boxes and offset that cost there. Because we expect they'll have a 3+ year lifespan initially. And so, we've demonstrated it can be done and it can be done affordably. And now we just invite anybody that wants to participate to join us.